Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a topic that affects us all, fast food and ultra-processed food. Yes, I know many of you love a good burger with fries and a cold soda, but did you know that this combination can be a bomb for your health? Let's break it all down. First, let's talk about what you're really eating when you go to a fast food restaurant. Sure, it looks like real food. Meat, fish, chicken, bread, some vegetables like pickles and onions. But here's the trick. The bread is basically pure sugar made from starch. And the fries, which are pure starch, are cooked in those same seed oils that are reused over and over again. Yes, those fries are not as innocent as they seem. Imagine this. Recently, I did an experiment. I ate 100 burgers in 10 days. Don't judge me. It was for science. I contrasted that with a salad diet. I consumed around 2,500 calories per day in both cases. But if those 2,500 calories came from fast food, you'd get over 300 grams of carbs, only 70 grams of protein, and about 100 grams of not the good kind of fat. Plus, you'd be ingesting about 150 grams of added sugar per day.
Avocado is a great food. Eat as much as you can. Nuts and seeds are also great, but you want to try to eat them raw, and it also shouldn't be the majority of your food. It shouldn't be like its own food group because it has a lot of omega-6s and you can throw off the balance a little bit. But in general, as long as you eat things that are healthy and natural, then the fats occurring in these foods are protected as long as they're in the food and as long as they're uncooked. So you cook them minimally or you eat them raw, and that's how you get the good fats out of them. So these fats could be saturated or polyunsaturated or monounsaturated, and the more saturated a fat is, the more stable it is. Because it's saturated, it doesn't get oxidized. But the main key is they should be unprocessed. So the other category of fats besides naturally occurring are the added fats. So sometimes it's hard to get enough calories, to get enough fat to sustain a ketogenic diet, especially if you're very insulin resistant and you have to cut your carbs way back by only eating naturally occurring fats. And this is where you can go to some added fats. And when people ask me what fats to add, I'll tell them three things above all others because they're inexpensive, they're generally good quality available, and I'm talking about butter, extra virgin olive oil, and extra virgin coconut oil, because you can find these in lots and lots of places. You can find grass-fed organic butter, you can find extra virgin organic olive oil, and same thing with coconut oil.
That's insane, right? Now, let's delve into seed oils, the ones I always mention. Soy, canola, and corn are the worst culprits. These oils are full of omega-6, which we need, but in a ratio of 20:1 with omega-3, they become pro-inflammatory. Plus, to extract these oils, they use a lot of pressure, heat, and chemical. The result is a highly processed, oxidized, and rancid oil that can last for years on a shelf. And of course, when they reuse it over and over again in restaurants, it oxidizes even more, creating a lot of oxidative stress in your body. In contrast, less processed oils like extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil are much better. They are extracted with methods that do not destroy the oil, and therefore they retain their healthy properties. Frying itself is not the problem, but the type of oil we use. If you use lard, tallow, or coconut oil, it's much better because they are heat stable and do not oxidize easily. But of course, how many of us fry with coconut oil every day? Not many, right? And now, the big villain. Sugar. It's everywhere. Not just in sodas and sweets, but also in things you wouldn't imagine, like barbecue sauce, which has more sugar than a Coca-Cola. The fructose in sugar acts similarly to alcohol in your liver, creating fatty liver and being very addictive. Sugar is a problem because it's empty calories that don't fill you up. You can drink liters of soda or sweet tea without feeling full, and that's because sugar doesn't satiate you. It makes you want more and more. In summary, it all comes down to understanding what we're really eating. Ultra-processed foods are full of sugar, oxidizing seed oils, and trans fats. The latter, found in things like margarine are extremely toxic to our cells and mitochondria. So next time you crave a burger, think twice about what you're really eating. Changing small habits can have a big impact on your health. See you in the next video, and remember, eating healthy is loving yourself. Bye.